Alright guys, welcome to Florida. My fiance and I are super fortunate and are able to spend winters out here. The bad part is I didn't get to bring WAP. So unless he comes out here for a vacation, I'll be filming alone until May. But I did bring 2 projects out, and then whatever cars I get in, I'll also go through those too. But it seems like you guys kind of seem to like the bikes more. So without further ado, I brought the 41 Knuckle that you guys saw from the last video. Not too much has changed on it. I did start fitting this seat from Mitch. I got this built, or made I should say, for a different bike. It didn't fit too well on it, and I actually do like the look of it on this thing. So I got this. I got in this sissy bar from the buddies over at EasyCo. Big shout out to those guys, always hooking me up. I bought this fender off eBay without realizing it was in Canada, so it actually took like a month to come in. Got an M74 for it because I just wasn't a huge fan of the Super B, to be honest. And yeah, so tonight I do want to try to drop this sissy bar down. I think it's too tall. It's got that good G lean to it, but it was the only way I could make it fit with this seat, which some people like, some people hate. You know, I'm just making do with what I got here. But I am going to shorten this. I would like to have this bar, you know, end here, whereas these will just be just slightly taller than the seat itself, and then I got to drop this bar to this so I can actually bolt it in and can get rid of them 6 zip ties. But I did kind of start on it without filming because I got excited. You know, I kind of got the fender mounted, I got the seat mounted to the fender and the frame, but I figured tonight we can just bang this out. The second project is actually, well, here's part of it. I haven't really mentioned this thing at all yet, but I think I might have shown you guys the frame in a previous video. But this is my 36 Knuckle, doing a full-on restoration on this bike. No repop parts yet, but I've got about 90% of the rest of the bike in our spare bedroom underneath blankets. I've been dry assembling it, just trying to figure out the best way to put it together before I get it out here on the lift. As you can see, this is actually super basic garage. Just picked up this new MIG just so I can have something here. I haven't even welded with it yet, but Mitch has one of these at our other shop, and I actually really do like it. Little baby compressor, just to have something here. I bought this toolbox last year before we left, and I actually really like it. Harbor Freight special, but it's really well made. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it. The drawers are super sturdy. Like, it holds what I wanted. I hate red, but that was the only color they had. And I don't think you guys have ever seen this bike. Let me see if I can get some light on it. So this is kind of my daily rider. 71 FLH. Actually blew a transmission up on this thing over the summer and just hadn't had any time to put it back together. So when we got here last week, I got this thing buttoned up and I just took it for a really good ride yesterday, actually. Took it down A1A, which is a gorgeous road up and down the coast. You know, you just follow the ocean basically, and the thing rode great. So I think I have it fixed. Pretty sure it's all buttoned up, which I'm excited about because I really do love this bike. When it's daylight out, I'll do a nice walk around so you guys can see it. But I know it's a grandpa bike, but I dig it. But for tonight, we'll bang this sissy bar out. Cool. Alright, so here's the deal for tonight. Like I said, I think this is just a little too tall, so we're going to shorten it. I'm going to get this to sit parallel with the back of the seat, and then the little balls will hang just over it. While I do that, I also need to move this bracket down to sit even with this. Yes, I am going to be cutting up the sissy bar and re-welding it. Yes, it is chrome. I don't want to hear it. It's all I have here. I am in the middle of nowhere and don't have any friends or anything around here, so I'm making the best of what I got. I think that's what building the chopper is all about anyways, right? So let's get this thing off the bike into the vise and we'll get the cutting. Alright, so here's the deal. I'm going to cut it here, just below it. Every single one, we'll clean them up as best we can so we can get a decent weld. So it's getting chopped straight across here. We're going to chop it here and here. These two will be at the same length. And then this one, we're going to chop it up here. And if I did my math right, that'll allow us to chop this here, drop it down to where it needs to be, and then this will be the same length as these. Make sense? Probably not, but I'll show you what I mean. So it worked. I don't know how. I built it on a rickety old workbench using washers and pennies and nuts to make it even. It came out pretty good. I gotta finish up a couple welds, go buy some hardware for it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm digging it. I honestly really like working out of this little garage. I've never had a garage at my house. I've always had to drive somewhere to get to it, commute, so it's nice to be able to come out here, you know, even for 20 minutes, half hour in between doing stuff, and just tinker for a little bit. So it's been a lot of fun. Super stoked on how this thing's coming out. The goal is to have this done for Daytona Bike Week. So if you see it down there or see me down there, say hey, what's up? Hopefully I can get Wop out for it. You know, we can go out, he can ride my grandpa bike, the old FLH, and we'll just cruise. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I promise you I will be posting more frequently. Thanks so much.